I want to actually send this message to anyone who watches this video to actually say that my English, in French works much faster than Korean. This is really the truth. I'm not lying. Let me actually show you. I can actually do this really quickly. I have no idea what this is about, but I want to show you. The Ministry of Economy has never evoked one exception but this one. What is that? The commercial shopping malls and the centers, more than a 40,000 square meter in Ile-de-France, should remain closed until further notice. Even from Monday, this would be a new possibility to go to hair salons to cut off your hair or have your cut, or even actually take out a book from the bookstore or purchase a pair of shoes. Everything that have normally tried out in shop, that would be possible again. Almost all of the retail stores could open up their doors once more, depending upon the color of their department as a territorial category defined by defragmented by the French government, with one exception affecting the mass gathering places. There are cafes and bars and restaurants, as the Economic Ministry has confirmed. So right now, the Minister Bruno Le Maire has laid down the statement which excluded mega shopping mall as well as the social gathering places like bars and restaurants and bistros. This would be also true in Ile-de-France. Even if virus, which actively circulates with a similar rapidity, cafes and bars and restaurants themselves would remain closed until the end of May. To recognize the date of their reopening, they have to wait up until the end of May. They could probably vary from place to place depending upon what department they are in. To what department they belong. Yeah, it's really easy. Monday, 400,000 retail stores, among which 777,000 hair salons and 15,000 floor shops, would possibly receive their customers again ever since the corona crisis, on the condition of respecting and observing the strict sanitary regulations and rules. They must, guarantee the social distancing of a meter between customers, as they have at the present of the stores for dining and alimentation. The density of the climate for 4 square meter at its maximum should also be respected. So these rules are also equally be applied to dining sectors if there would be any type of removal of rules allowing them to open up their businesses. But this should be bound by the zone to which they belong. So, they should guarantee the social distancing of 1 meter. That means 100 centimeter between clients, as they have actually, up until this moment, kept in the sector of dining. Because, this up until this moment, this has been the customary rule in the dining, restaurants, and sectors, and grocery stores. So, this is not really a full-blown part or bistros. But this would be just, a regular makeshift groceries. So they should actually visit there at all costs, right? So if you ever actually go to the food discounts or groceries, you need to actually keep the absolute distance because, during the coronavirus, these are really the only thing that were exceptionally allowed to continue their business because the people should definitely purchase their victuals, right? But so we are not talking about the full-blown dining sectors, but definitely sellers could, from that point, exercise their own rights to assist their clients who must carry masks to enter into their business. This would be the example about the case that the optic shops or hair salons and barbers, if they do not actually have a mask, then they could be denied once they actually drop by the hair salons or optic shops by optometrists. They could actually be declined. Yeah. Certain retailers had already followed partially their activity while proposing delivery service to houses of customers, or they just offer a service away from their stores by taking or delivering their orders to customers. But for a majority of them, the last 2 months had truly represented a total stop of their business by coming their business to a standstill. Because some of them definitely offers a house delivery service where they actually conduct their business outside the main shopping district or suburban area, which it could actually be tolerable to continue their sales and selling. But a majority of the retailers, the past 2 months were nothing but a total stop that had halted the entirety of their business transactions, right? I don't need to think about it. So when was really the time that I actually thought about it? But I wanted to actually know very specific. I don't really need to think about it, but while I was talking, it sounds a little bit bizarre. But tell the truth, I just, first one was more like the regional sentence, but I was never mistaken. But it was more like the groceries or makeshift food discounts. Those are really kind of a temporary food, or it's just, permanent pastries. They wouldn't normally carry, instantaneous eatings, right? But they were not like, bistro. I'm not talking about the restaurants, but they were like, fast food restaurants, or they were like, pastries or groceries that might actually carry victuals, right? It's really easy. I definitely actually understand things far better than you.